What's up, everybody? This is Eugene,
And Emma.
and we're here to talk to you about espresso basics. So, a few of you asked us how to make good espresso at home, and we're here to help. Today's episode is going to be very basic to start, because even the basics can be a little complicated.
A little frustrating.
Yeah, a little frustrating. And then we're going to go ahead and work on building out more videos to address the more complicated items.
Yep.
So, basics. There are 4 items that you need. Number 1.
Good coffee.
Number 2.
Good grind.
Herb.
A good grinder.
And number 3.
Good machine.
Yeah. And then
Oh,
number
yeah.
4.
Good water.
All 4 of these items are necessary for when you build out good espresso. When you have good coffee, you already have the groundwork for something amazing. The machine is necessary because you need to have good pressure, good water, and good control over the process.
When you need an espresso machine
In general.
to make espresso.
Or a mocha pot. We'll do a mocha pot episode later as well.
Yeah.
And then a good grinder allows for you to have a lot more control over how fine the grind is going to be, which allows for you to match your ratios the way that you need it to. And finally, good water.
Well, just a tip. I get my water at home for my espresso machine from my refrigerator because it has that filter in there. So it's a lot more filtered than just from the tap.
Yeah.
That's a personal thing, but I feel like it makes a better espresso.
So let's get to the steps of making good coffee. Step number 1, measure out your coffee. For us, we measure out 17 grams of coffee to 34 grams of espresso. That means that when we are grinding our coffee, we have 17 grams, and at the end of the process, we will have 34 grams of espresso. Next up, grinding. When you grind the coffee, you want to add a very, very fine consistency. You want to almost be able to rub the coffee between your fingers and have a hard time distinguishing that there is different particles in your fingers.
Yeah.
Almost. Next up, distribution and tamp. This is another nerd subject. Distribution and tamp is something that also requires a lot of practice and work. But when you distribute and you tamp correctly, you're able to get the water to soak through the grounds evenly, and you get an espresso that tastes good throughout.
Well, and if you tamp and it's,
Off
not
kilter,
even,
yeah.
then you're gonna have all the water go to the most downward point of the portafilter. So
Yeah. Water
Yeah.
finds the easiest way to get through it, and
Yep.
so if you have an easy way to get through it, it'll go through here, you'll miss some of the coffee, and then you don't get the full flavor.
yep.
And then finally, you put it into the machine and you run it. The run time should be 25 seconds to 30 seconds. And when you're at that range, you're going to have a pretty optimal tasting espresso. Again,
Really
anything
nice.
over or under, up to your subjective taste, but our recommendation is stay within the 25 to 30 second range. Maybe even find the range that makes the most sense to you. Maybe you like 28 seconds. Maybe you like 29. Maybe you like 29.97.
I like 27, but that's just me.
It's just it. And then the final thing after that is enjoy. Get your espresso out, put it in a latte, put it in a cup, take it straight to the head. Whatever you need to do, enjoy your espresso the way that you want to enjoy. So now, as you can see, Emma is enjoying her espresso. She is really enjoying it. At the end of the day, if you enjoy the product that you made, that's all that matters.
Yep.
But if you want to get better at what you made,
Yes.
join us later. We are going to do a very in-depth espresso video series, and hopefully you'll be able to gather quite a bit of information from it. In the espresso series, we're going to go ahead and go over what kind of grind we're going for, how to tamp, how to distribute, and how to calibrate your machine so that you can get within this range of 25 seconds to 30 seconds.
Because all machines are different.
Of course.
All machines are different.
All machines
so
are different.
you want to make sure you're getting it for your machine specifically.
Yep. And Emma also made a good point. You're going to have to calibrate often because a bean changes throughout the day.
Yep.
In the middle of the morning, it's going to go through the machine one way. At the end of the day, it's going to take twice as long. So you're going to need to know how to calibrate your machine often.
This crema is delicious.
This crema.
This That is something you want in your espresso is the nice crema.
Did you just flip me off?
No.
This nice crema.
This is,
This nice
I'm just
crema.
pointing with my middle finger. It's fine.
ladies, gentlemen, everyone that's joined us, we would like to say thank you for taking the time, because we do put a lot of effort into these videos, and when we know that you guys are enjoying what we're doing, we get the most excitement out of what we do.
Yes, definitely.
So,
Agreed.
yeah, if you guys have anything else that you want to learn how to brew on, like a pour over, we've done a video for that, but we can do it again. A French press, a mocha pot. Turkish coffee we're not so familiar on, but we can definitely learn and show you. Home brewing, again, we'll do that video maybe again and do it better.
Yeah, maybe with a nicer, more
Nicer
expensive machine.
But if there's any brewing method that you would like to learn or like to refine a little bit more, please let us know. Comment below, reach out to us, maybe even let us know in store, and we'd be happy to do that for you.
Any of our baristas will let us know and we'll do a series on it.
Absolutely. So, thanks again. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us on Instagram, and we appreciate you and everything you do at home to enjoy our coffee.
Thanks, guys. I always pull a Tavia and I like give the... It's because I want to be like Tavia.